Congratulations to the entire team at SpaceX, who are now officially a public company. And SpaceX was not only the biggest IPO in history, but SpaceX stock had the perfect IPO. There were genuine concerns that the stock could go absolutely ballistic, given the truly unprecedented demand from investors, not just retail, but also big, deep-pocketed institutions as well. Thankfully, that didn't quite happen. SpaceX stock closed the day at $160.95, which is exactly a $2.1 trillion market cap. In a move that stunned, surprised, befuddled many traditional investors and folks on Wall Street, SpaceX allocated 30% of the IPO float specifically to retail investors around the world. I believe it was 20% for investors in the US and 10% for the rest of the world. This really did look after smaller retail investors who were able to secure at least one share of SpaceX stock ahead of time at a price of $135 per share, the market cap of about $1.75 trillion. There was a massive oversubscription from retail investors, so nobody got all of the shares they asked for unless it was a very low amount, 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 or 10 at most. But everybody seems to have got something. And thankfully, because the stock didn't go absolutely parabolic today, those who thought that SpaceX was a pretty good valuation around 1.75 trillion weren't facing the thought of sitting on the sidelines while the valuation of SpaceX went to the fucking moon. In short, this really was the perfect IPO. Every investor who was able to get an allocation, all the retail investors, $135 a share, now part owners of the most exciting company on and off the planet. The SpaceX IPO really could not have gone any better. Retail investors the world over get at least a small slice at $135 a share. Stock IPOs at $150 per share, then spends the rest of the day not getting too out of control in either direction, ultimately closing up just under 20% from that IPO price of $135 per share. Congratulations to everyone, past and present at SpaceX, every retail investor who's now a part owner of the most exciting company in our solar system. If you weren't following the SpaceX IPO on X today, don't worry, there's still time to soak it all up. Here's a quick couple of highlights. This from Grant Cardone: tried to get 8,000 shares of SpaceX and only got 1,000. The demand must be ridiculous. Can confirm it is. I hate stocks, he says sarcastically. They also added, Elon deserves everything he gets. No doubt, Cardone attempting to get ahead of the Elon first trillionaire, Elon world's biggest bad narrative. But as a user in the comments responded, Elon Musk is the most valuable player of Earth. So, I mean, makes sense. He's the world's first trillionaire, right? It's created the most value. That's how it works. Jake Paul, who, believe it or not, is absolutely killing it with his investments. And I mean that quite seriously. This guy's absolutely slaying. You got to respect not just his business life, the way he's built a character, so everyone wants to see him get knocked out and so on. He's a smart dude, highly underrated. Writes this: my SpaceX public position, with a screenshot showing he's managed to nab almost $9.5 million at $135 a share, 70,000 shares in total. No doubt he requested substantially more. He writes, congrats to Elon Musk and Jared Birchall, have been supporting through the private rounds, but excited to dive deeper into the IPO. I also saw this post doing the rounds. The simple caption: when she finds out you've just been allocated one share of SpaceX stock. Of course, I don't understand what this meme means, but if somebody could please explain this in the comments, I'm sure it would be rather amusing. And now, in case you missed it, here's Elon Musk's full speech on SpaceX IPO Day.
Well, thank you, Gwen. Gwen Shawwell's been an incredible partner and was one of the first people to join the company. And so thank you, Gwen. Oh, she's in New York, of course. Where is she? Yeah, it is certainly hard to believe that a little company that started in a warehouse in El Segundo is now going public for with the largest IPO ever. And let me tell you, if people had told me this was going to happen, I was like, man, you must be smoking some really good crack. Because I think this company's going to fail. I mean, I gave SpaceX less than a 10% chance of succeeding at all, to be clear. In fact, I told people this. I said, look, we're probably going to fail, but we should give it a try, because if we don't, if there's not a new company that enters space, we will never be a truly spacefaring civilization. While the other aerospace companies, they build good rockets and everything, they were simply not pursuing the technology that's necessary to make life multiplanetary, to make Star Trek, to make the exciting science fiction futures that we've read about real. And that's what SpaceX is all about, is to take the fiction out of science fiction and create an exciting, inspiring future for everyone. We want to be able to take anyone who wants to go to the moon, anyone who wants to go to Mars, or anyone in the solar system, and maybe beyond the solar system at some point. We want to be able to take you there. Not just a few astronauts. I mean you, literally you. If you watch, whoever you are watching this, SpaceX wants to be able to take you to the moon, take you to Mars, and ultimately beyond. And I'm confident at this point that with the incredible team that we have here at SpaceX, that we will do that for you. I always think about this. There are always problems on Earth. There are always problems on Earth. There are always things that we wish to be better, that we want to solve here on Earth, and we should solve them. But there also have to be things that get you excited about the future, that make you glad to wake up in the morning, because you can't wait to see what happens next. And that's the future that SpaceX wants to bring to you.
Once again, congratulations to SpaceX employees, past and present, and everyone listening who now is also a part owner of SpaceX. As I said, and I do mean this, the IPO could not possibly have gone any better. And I'll have a lot more to say on the SpaceX IPO later today, and no doubt through the rest of this week and beyond. Want more content? Early access? Bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 has been part of my daily health protocol for almost half a decade. It's packed full of vitamins and minerals and helps me fill in nutritional gaps while supporting energy, digestion, and immune function. It also has prebiotics and probiotics to promote gut health. I take my health very seriously, and so should you. Try AG1 today by visiting drinkag1.com/SMR or click the link in the pinned comment and enjoy a free welcome kit with vitamin D3 plus K2 and AG1 travel packs. That's drinkag1.com/SMR.